My Journey into the Wilds of Chicago. Chapter 1, Second City, Second to None. The Secret Stage. In the real-life story called Life in Chicago, many residents stage the scenes of their lives on sign-strewn streets or stationed inside skyscrapers and strip malls. On this June morning, my opening act is set in Chicago, too. It begins with an age-old drama, an inspiring show that has been performed for thousands of years, of pale purple coneflowers rising in a Chicago prairie. Every day, nature puts on breathtaking performances in theaters across the Chicago region, yet most go unattended and unappreciated. Though many of these shows are performed beside busy streets, they are overlooked by people on their way to work or school, hidden behind a curtain of distraction. Step through the invisible drape and discover a secret stage, a startling wonderland featuring a cast of remarkable characters immersed in nature's unfolding drama. There, you can live out scenes of beauty and adventure, adding a fresh, rich dimension to your life and to your Chicago story. Hidden in plain view. In the morning, a veil of white mystery will often shroud a natural area, while the surrounding urban landscape remains uncloaked. This rare Dolomite prairie in Hodgkins, Illinois, is hidden in plain view, but not by the murky atmosphere. Enclosed by asphalt deserts of expressways and big box store parking lots, the preserve, with its late summer display of blazing star, goes ignored by motorists. Maybe they're lost in a fog themselves, or in a rush to get home where it's easier to experience nature on their brand new high-definition TVs. Dance with the Butterflies. One day I was speaking on the phone with a customer named Daisy when she said, "I love nature, especially butterflies." I said, "Would you like to meet the Butterfly Man? He's an expert who works with rare butterflies at a local nature preserve. I could set you up with him." And she said, "Oh, no, Mike. I just collect butterfly refrigerator magnets." This shocking response was the spark that fully ignited my internal flame of connecting people with nature, not a plastic representation or a virtual experience as seen on TV, but to actually go outside and experience its wonder for themselves. Within just 50 miles of downtown, there's more protected natural area than most national parks and more native plant species than any national park. From April through September, Chicagoans can find a national park quality wildflower blooming event right down the road from home, work, or school. Unfortunately, most Chicagoans are unaware of these treasures. And because you can't love and support something that doesn't exist, I've made it my mission to become a nature matchmaker, to introduce people to the gorgeous nature next door, and to spark thousands and thousands of love affairs. My wish is that you, and Daisy too, will step outside to dance with the butterflies and breathe the fragrant floral air fanned by fluttering wings. Grander than the Grand Canyon. Sagawau Canyon in Lamont, Illinois, is lush and intimate, with its verdant fern-lined walls, curving carving stream, and modest yet picturesque waterfall. Visitor Center staff have nicknamed it the Grand Canyon of Cook County because both are built upon a bedrock of Dolomite limestone. They share the same geology, not vastness. Visitors who expect a huge chasm will stand at the rim perplexed as they stare down into a gorge just 25 feet deep and about 60 million times smaller than America's famed canyon. Imagine being told you were going on a trip to the 1,451-foot tall, 108-story Willis Tower only to be taken to a toaster oven. But no one should be disappointed. As much as the Canyon of the West dwarfs Lamont's in physical dimension, Chicago's woodlands, wetlands, and prairies far surpass the Grand Canyon in floral color and botanical diversity. In total, Grand Canyon National Park is home to 1,544 native plant species, more than any other national park, and covers an expanse of more than 1.2 million acres. Remarkably, at about one-third the size, Chicago's natural areas celebrate over 1,700 native species, offering a magnificent and ever-changing parade of wildflowers from spring until fall. If measured in terms of skyscraper height, the richness of Chicago's diverse and vibrant flora towers stories above the Grand Canyon, and every other national park, for that matter. Second city, second to none. This Chicago scene is reminiscent of silver winters in Yosemite, where every inch of exposed landscape is covered in heavy snow, and every bough bows in deference to sublime beauty. Here, the rising curtain of morning revealed an abundance of sticky snow that fell during the night, draping every available surface with a shining cloak of blue-white magic in a paradise all our own. Blue bottle gentians survive under the shadow of the dense September prairie, where plants like this sawtooth sunflower can tower 12 feet into the air. The West has the mountains, but Chicago has flowers and grasses taller than any cowboy on his high horse. In the June prairies of Chicago, pearl blossoms of foxglove beardtongue catch the morning rays, and a new day awakens, one as splendid and picturesque as any place on earth. A week of backpacking in the Grand Tetons gave me second thoughts. Could the natural wonders of the second city really measure up? But my doubts were put to rest when I returned home and visited McGinnis Slough. There I found, waiting in the water, a great egret and over 75 of her friends. With a wingspan of up to 5.5 feet, this elegant and commanding species is just one of the many natural wonders that make Chicago second to none.